Hey guys, how's it going? This is Yusei D. Wheeler here, and we are back with more Fate Grand Order Lostbelt Chapter 5. So, in the last segment we did last night, we did quite a bit. We did the first 5 chapters, though, so in summary, though, as soon as we entered the Lostbelt, though, we were horribly assaulted, attacked, and the Nautilus was practically destroyed. But we were able to save Nemo, and now we're trying to help him heal up, though, with all these nanomachines that were spread across these different islands, though, so... yeah, that's quite the trip. We actually met Mandricardo. We met up with, well, first we met up with Charlotte Corday, and then we met up with Super Orion, and then we met up... yeah, and then... well, Corday, then Orion. There we go. Oh, man. And now, yeah, and then after that, along the way, we also, like I said, we also met Mandricardo, who's a rider who fought against the 12 Paladins of Charlemagne, and he's helping us out for the most part. So, let's continue to see where this goes, and I think I just need to finish up 2 more of the Thanksgiving quests, though, so... I need to fight... all I need to do is fight more servants and I get these 2 already. Alrighty, well, let's get into Chapter 6 now, shall we? The stars scattered across the land. Music. Oh yeah. Alrighty, folks. Let me... actually, give me a second. Let me turn on the fan. Alright. Let's, okay, sorry about that, folks. Alrighty. A sharp pain shoots through my entire body whenever I pull out an arrow. It never gets any easier to deal with, no matter how many times I do it. You know, I still don't get why servants even have to feel pain at all. I can't stand how incredibly inexperienced I am. What a joke. Some invincible hero I turned out to be. Well, so who is this hero? This is definitely not Mandricardo talking, I know. Any hero knows hesitating or letting your... or letting your guard down even for just a moment. Look, any hero knows hesitating or letting your guard down even for just a moment can get you killed on the battlefield, but I couldn't even make my peace with that. I feel like a walking mountain of arrogance. It makes me sick. So, what should I do now? There's no answer. The only way I'll find one is to figure it out myself. I wish I could have just slept forever. I wish this was all over, and that I could just let myself be worn away. But there's no point wishing for the impossible. I just have to wait now. That's all there is to it. This does not involve anything so grand as destiny. He's simply waiting for someone precious to him. Someone who lent him her power. Someone he needs to take away from all this. Is this Jason? Yeah, we did fight Jason and Corday last time, and then Drake was all... Drake, who's running the bar, was all like, you know what? Here, I have an idea. You want him to join, right? Here, go to the thing, bring back all these nanomachines, alright? She is a god. The heavens probably aren't going to be too happy with the stars moving about on their own. She has no interest in humans, nor does she involve herself with the other gods' affairs. It's precisely that position of neutrality that is her reason for existing. Justice, scales, judgment. Still, this isn't very impartial, is it? And yet, she would never move from that position. Indeed, she couldn't even if she wished to. As much as her human side may yearn to do so here, Her divine side is stronger. So she idly... What the? Idly whiles the time away? Is that supposed to be something? Oh, I'll just read it. So she idly whiles the time away, not waiting for anything at all. The goddess of the scales has no interest in anything as insignificant as humans. Which means she won't turn against them. Okay. Oh, it's you. What's up? Oh, damn, is this Artemis? Gotta say, I like the black on her. Don't feel like talking? Fine with me. Go ahead and warm yourself by the fire. Come on, have a seat. I get the feeling there's a lot more to this silence than usual. Something wrong? Do you remember when we first met? Huh? Well, sure, of course. I tried to give him like the teddy bear voice though still, even though he's like a big buff dude. Summoned for about a week, here to save humanity. But all I've been doing is hunting. I don't know what kind of song you should be singing. Ha, what a joke. From what I hear, most of the other servants already set off for Olympus. Maybe I should just catch up to them already. I need a ride to do that though. Ah, crap! Artemis! Disgusting. I'm sorry? Your muscles, your skin, your face, your disposition, your smell, your voice. Everything about you is disgusting. Hey! That's the first thing you say after nabbing the prettiest boy in all of Greece? Then again, if you don't know who I am, you must be the Artemis from this world. It's because of weak, obese, frail, rotten to their very soul humans like you that I had to come down from Olympus. You're the worst. I hate you. Just do the world a favor and die. Alright, I see how it is. You want to pick a fight with me? You got it. I really don't relish the idea of going up against you, but if this is what you want, then bring it on! I'm not going to fight you. Huh? I can't fight you, no matter how much I would like to, and I would very much like to. The only difference between your Artemis and our Artemis is that yours had a hero by the name of Orion. Okay, what's your point? I'll let you live, but I can't have you working to assess proper human history. So you're going to swear an oath in Orkos. Yeah? And what's in it for me if I do? Refuse and I will destroy the entire island of Hestia. We are not playing around. Okay, I got it. You want me to swear an oath? Done. Basically, you just want to keep an eye on me, right? Then fine. Do what you gotta do, but on one condition. I want you to swear an oath to me that you'll never kill anyone in front of me. I'm just a terminal. One observational unit out of many. I don't have any combat capabilities of my own. If things get dire... Yeah? I'll self-destruct. Oh, I see. Crap, I think she means it. I've heard Poseidon's blood runs in your veins. So if you truly mean to engage with this world as a demigod, I'll be watching closely to see how you do so. Yep, good times. So, you've been enjoying the show so far? I can't say I have. All you have done is eat meat, hit on women, eat meat, hit on women, eat meat, hit on women, eat meat, and hit on women. Ouch, that's harsh. I'm pretty sure I did at least a few more things besides that.
You come and go as haughtily as you please, possessing godlike physical strength. Yet you have done nothing with that power but use it to live your life freely. And on top of that, you have also been fickle. You are as lazy and...
Wait, lackadaisical? Really? That's a word?
You are as lazy and lackadaisical as a cloud. Your very existence was wasteful and inefficient. I swear, I have no idea what the me from your world could have possibly seen in you.
Okay.
Chaldea has finally arrived. Apparently they evaded our main cannon by the skin of their teeth and came to this island. They're the ones you rescued. I didn't report it. If I had, the main unit would have blown up this entire island without a moment's hesitation.
True.
But now the Chaldeans have finally been caught. On Hercules Island, that's where they are now.
I know there's Heracles and Hercules, but I just prefer calling it Hercules, though, you know? That's just what I'm used to. Let me just kind of... There we go. What? Don't tell me you...
I'm certain the main unit will use the primary cannon to destroy the whole island. You're going to help them, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Don't blame me. You're the one who broke our oath.
Even though they're here to kill us?
Either
way, you'll never make it now. Not with a leisurely boat ride, anyway.
You got a better idea?
The Sea of Atlantis is part of our domain. I am therefore authorized to exercise partial authority. Take my hand. I'll teleport you there.
Why are you doing this for me? You do know I'm going to save your enemies, right?
I'm not sure myself. I just felt like it.
Well, look at that. You do know how to smile. I'd wish you'd done that sooner. It suits you way better.
I don't want to smile. I just can't help it when I'm around you. Come on, let's go. I'll put an end to our oath. I think that's the last thing I'm meant to do. Woohoo!
Wait a sec, folks. So I have one more segment to do in Chapter 6. So I got a Berserker, Archer, and Caster. Huh, I already think I got just a team on it. I need to do on it. Alright. So, oh wait, let me swap out Merlin. Waver's the one I want. Okay, excuse me. Yep, they're here all right. Decent number of them, too.
How should we go about this? Should we just charge them head on or sneak up and take them by surprise?
Let's take them by surprise.
Understood. Then I'll go face them head on so I can surprise attack them.
A head-on surprise attack? Wait, that seems wrong.
No, not in the slightest. Now, come on. Oh, please! Somebody save me!
Halt! Stay right where you are!
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that there's a demonic beast coming this way. Eek! I can't take it anymore.
A demonic beast? I don't see any...
It's me! Surprise!
Stab him in the balls! Yeah. I'm glad I went with this option. Summer servants to the rescue!
一気火星に畳みかける。
頑張ってね。こちらですね。夏の話題を独り占めだな。見せ場だ。任せるがよい。とっておきの来る一息行きましょう。さあ行きますよ。聖女より大い
When in doubt, use summer servants.
ホップステップグレートオーシャンレオセアンダレグレス。イルカ遊撃隊援護を。せーの。キャッチアウトリリース。
Oh god, it survived. Oh, it's a wave battle. Alright. This should wipe them out. I love Nero so much. It's all defeating the gods herself. Woohoo!
いささか派手すぎたかもしれないな。
I got another one of these ones. Crown of silvery light. I don't know which servants will use a lot of that one. Hopefully it's not one of the ones that I'm completely after. Now we just destroy their weapons, tie them up, and...
All done, Yusaku.
Great job, guys.
We couldn't have done it without you.
Mash, are you getting jealous? She had to clear her throat for that one.
Let's continue on to the temple.
Mind Ricardo wisely assessed the situation and soon realized he was better off not getting involved. Why are you lounging around like an anglerfish? Aren't you coming? Yeah. Be right there. There's something inhuman about this guy, heroic spirit. It's kind of freaky. Okay, so I guess Nemo is a guy. I never ran into guys like this much back home. I don't know how to talk to him. Then again, I never know how to talk to anybody. Poor man, Ricardo. I still can't believe something this science fiction-y is real.
Me neither. Every other Lostbelt we've been to felt like we were stepping into the past, since their civilizations had stagnated long ago. Well, maybe with the exception of the Chinese Lostbelt, depending on how you look at it. So I never expected to find technology in this one that in many ways surpasses our own. Between how strong the people here are, the amazing properties of their clothing. Never mind, it's nothing.
Okay, here goes nothing. Olympian lineage confirmed. Bloodline value, error. Releasing the Theos Kleronomia.
Phew. How do you feel?
A lot better. In fact, I'd say I'm about 98% back to my old self. But now that we've come this far, I can't help but want more. The Nautilus I built with Sion was only ever a stand-in. It was a transitory thing, and was forced to rely on my Nautilus to get us through this ocean from the Age of Gods. We didn't have the resources in the Wandering Sea to accomplish what Sion really had her sights set on. But if these nanomachines can reinforce my spirit origin, and if I can share them with the border, I might just be able to make a new Nautilus, a new Shadow Border. Yusaku, I have a favor to ask of you. Please help me make that dream come true.
Don't forget our promise with Drake. We still need to get another servant's worth of nanomachines.
You got it. Okay, let's try the release code she gave us. Alrighty, so that was chapter 6. I think we'll probably just go up to chapter 10 and just do like 5 chapters at a time. Oh god, man, it feels so much better to stretch now. Yeah, I got some medicine when I went to the doctor today, though, and some of the painkillers that I needed. Thankfully, that was just the case, so yeah, and now I'm... Oh god. Let me stretch again. Oh, it feels so much better to stretch now. There we go. Alright then, yeah. Okay, oh, we're on section 7 now. This one seems to be only 1-1. Okay, so let's see what we're fighting up against. So we got a Berserker. Okay, well, dialogue takes place first, so we'll see once we exit the story segment. I see. Continue to patrol the area. Whatever you do, do not let them get away. Kirstaria, we've located the Chaldeans. It seems they've made land at Hercules Island, as our troops there failed to check in for their regular report. Oh, so they not only managed to survive, they're even going after temples now. They must already have eyes on the Theos Kleronomia. God, that word's always gonna trip me up. It would seem they very much embody the resilience and shamelessness that were so emblematic of the old human race they represent. If Koyanskaya were there right now, I have no doubt she would be tickled. Wait, well, that was kind of a weird thing to say. If Koyanskaya were there right now, I have no doubt she would be tickled pink by this news.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen the fox bitch around for a while now. What happened? Did the foreign god bite her tails off over her failure in India or something?
No. I'm having her monitor the pulse for the time being. Besides, the foreign god would never interfere with her affairs. There's no hierarchy between them whatsoever. I'm sure you know as well as I do that Koyanskaya is nothing more than a spectator. She is an arms merchant who always provides just a bit less than her customers need. As far as we are concerned, she is neither friend nor foe. She is merely vermin we will need to exterminate when all else is said and done.
That's exactly why I want to just squash her now and be done with it. If we put it off till the last minute, it might end up being too late to do anything about her. Alright, I'll just focus on the meal at hand for now then. So, can I go now, Kirstaria? You're not going to stop me from killing Chaldea anymore, right?
Give me a second. Sorry about that.
Well, say something, damn it! You're not gonna tell me to...
Oh. Okay, sorry about that.
You're not gonna tell me to let him go again, or some crap like that!
Try to tame your mindless bloodlets for once, Canis. Okay, who's this? We are gods, and so our master deserves far more respect than that.
My brother is right.
Oh wait, is it the two ones? I don't know which one's talking.
You're like a stray dog baring its fangs at the slightest provocation. It's pathetic, really. I wasn't asking you little brats. Just keep running around your master like a couple of sad puppies, and don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong.
Yeah, okay, yeah, what? It is these two. The saber one. Well, well. I never expected to hear that sort of thing from a mongrel just barely capable of following simple instructions.
Don't bother, brother. It's not as though she can do anything anymore. Or, it's not as if she can do anything more. So, you've got a death wish, huh? Why didn't you just say so? I'd be more than happy to make twin kebabs out of the both of you. Or are you gonna start crying and begging the gods for help again? Like you did the last time you died miserably.
Enough. You are all servants who have sworn a contract with me. I know you can behave better than that. You may have your differences, but you are all comrades fighting for a common goal. If you insist on fighting amongst yourselves, you may do so after that goal has been accomplished.
But Kristaria, these brats keep mouthing off even though they haven't done a damn thing to...
Canis, it was you who wished to serve as a warrior, whereas those two serve as my aides. Their job is to facilitate communications between Zeus and myself. Of course, the nature of your work will differ. Or is this your way of saying you wish to come to Olympus in their stead?
Like hell I never set foot in that creepy old city. All those smiles everywhere you look make me sick.
I'm sure Olympus is a grand holy city. A savage like you can never hope to understand its utopian glory.
Shut it, Blondie. Well, what's it gonna be, Kristaria? If you're not gonna send me after them, does that mean you're letting Odysseus go instead? You better not be sending these damn twins out in my place.
No, none of you should go after them. Odysseus, Zeus has granted us a divine message. Oh? We have been authorized to make use of Artemis. I'm trusting you to handle the cleanup. Understood.
Hey, Kristaria, let me just make sure I got this straight. Chaldea's on an island now, right? You really are quite dense, aren't you? I know it must be difficult for you, but do try to refrain from asking Lord Kristaria to spell out the blatantly obvious to you.
Indeed, Lord Kristaria knows full well what he's doing. I take it we're here just to observe then, Lord Kristaria? Correct. I want you all to remain on standby at one of the islands neighboring Hercules Island. Atlantis' defenses are fundamentally Odysseus' domain. We should not intervene unless there is no other option. I trust that's alright with you, Odysseus? It is. Your consideration is unnecessary, but appreciated. All you lot need to do is sit back and wait.
Very well then. I look forward to seeing what you are capable of, Odysseus. Agreed. Come, brother. Let's be on our way. So Zeus couldn't even find the balls to let us have a decent fight. This sucks!
I apologize for the commotion, Odysseus. I hope it won't deter you from focusing on your task at hand. Attention, all soldiers! Olympus has given us authorization. We will fire the primary cannon again as soon as we confirm Chaldea's presence on Hercules Island. Does that mean we're going to destroy the whole island? Yes, it does. I see. That ought to make them really happy. Will it now? I see. All the more reason to proceed as planned, then. We will let them bear witness to the cannon as powerful as Lord Zeus himself, capable of destroying entire planets. The arrow of the moon goddess. Well, damn, man. Going real ham here, aren't you? Alrighty then. Oh, hey, welcome back. Where'd you guys go?
We went out to hunt some demonic beasts, but I'm afraid we couldn't find any. Too bad.
Gotcha. Well, hey, don't sweat it. Some days, luck's just not on your side.
Okay, I won't. So where's Jason? Is he at the tavern again?
Yep, same as usual, just like yesterday and the day before that. It's nice to see some things never change. I'm surprised they don't make fun of him for being a drunkard.
Is that a good thing?
Well, yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna be a soldier! Huh? Who's that?
A young child? Oh. He doesn't look... They'll be here in a few days, Timmy. You'll just have to be patient until then.
I know, but I can't wait. Nothing has happened these last 100 years.
And he still looks like a teenager. Holy crap.
Hey there, you guys aren't from this island, aren't you?
You're the courier's friends, right? Yeah, I guess. Oh man, I never know what to say to guys like this.
Hi, Timmy. I'm glad to see you're doing well.
Oh, hi, Corday. So, who are you guys? Who are you guys?
Oh yes, my name's Mash Kyrie.
I'm Yusaku. Well, good to meet you. Man, there's so many of you. I've heard there haven't been this many non-islanders here for hundreds of years. Damn, he's talking about centuries like we would decades. So what's it like outside this island? I've asked the old men about it, but they always just say that things are the same there as they are here. But I don't buy that. I think there's gotta be something different about them. I mean, if there weren't, there'd be no point in the islands all being separated like this in the first place. And there's gotta be a reason behind everything the gods of Olympus do.
Is that why you want to be a border guard?
Yeah, it is. Once I'm a border guard, I'll get to see what things are like outside the island. And I figure if I can see what things are like outside the island, maybe that'll change something for me.
Does that mean you're bored with your life here?
Nah, not at all. Besides, I'm only 100 years old. I've still got my whole life ahead of me. Damn. I wish we can talk like that. It's only 100 years old. What's the harm of that? I mean, their sense of time is amazing. How old are you? I'm guessing, what, 300 or so? Physically, I'm still in my 30s. Mentally, too. Huh?
Now, that's enough of that. Anyway, good luck with becoming a border guard, Timmy.
Thanks. I hope you'll be there to watch my tryout.
Well, I don't know if I could be there for that, but I'll certainly be rooting for you either way.
Gotcha. Anyway, I'd better go. I still gotta run an errand for my dad.
Okay, see you later then.
Yeah, later. Damn. Well, it doesn't take a bright and cherry type to see what's going on here. That it doesn't.
What are you guys talking about? She might be more of a bright type, but it looks like she's still in the dark about this.
Well, I'm guessing part of it's got to do with the fact that you're one of the island's few visitors. But I'm pretty sure that Timmy kid's got a crush on you, Corday. At least I think he does.
That's ridiculous. Of course he doesn't. We've barely even spoken more than a few words to each other. How could that be enough to develop affection for me? Unless there's some other reason for his feelings.
Well, this is also just a guess, but maybe he thinks you're pretty?
I see. Well, I still think this all sounds very silly, so I don't think we need to discuss it any further.
Okay, sure thing. I just don't have the guts to point out that she's obviously got a crush on Master herself. Aha! Aha! The harem protagonist EX strikes again. Well, let me do that line better. I just don't have the guts to point out that she's obviously got a crush on Master herself.
Now, come on! We still need to let Jason know that we're back from the temple. Right!
And don't forget Mash. Mash gets jealous whenever I'm near a girl.
I believe Drake said this would get Jason to understand what happened, though I'm still not sure what she meant. I wonder how things will turn out.
Another day, another delicious drink. Though I've got to say, I'm surprised the people here almost never seem to imbibe anything themselves. Still, there's something to be said for enjoying a drink in peace and solitude. If you say so. You're the kind of person who thinks it's not a real bar if it doesn't come with a raucous crowd? Yeah, I need to know what that word, how to pronounce that word. You're the kind of person who thinks it's not a real bar if it doesn't come with a raucous with a raucous crowd, aren't you? Yep, fuck it. I'll just take it as I go. Well, take it from me. There's nothing wrong with drinking alone and getting lost in thoughts of old friends. Damn it, Hercules.
Well, sure, there's nothing wrong with thinking back on friends. But in your case, it only ever ends with you muttering that same line.
Just let me drink in peace, will you?
We're back, Drake. Oh, hey, welcome back. Good timing, I was just thinking of closing up shop.
You're not open at night? Kind of a weird choice for a bar.
What can I say? Everyone here cares more about staying healthy than having a drink. No, wait, that's not right. It's more like they're so healthy that they don't even need to get a drink. Or, they're so healthy that they don't even need to get drunk. So this bar of mine's just something I do for fun. I've lost more money on it than I can ever hope to make up. Huh? How long have you been here, Drake? Good question. I guess you could say that all the booze kind of mixed up my past, present, and future. And speaking of booze, there's an idiot here who's lost himself in it, serve it or not. You kept your promise, right? Then go ahead and wake him up.
Wakey, wakey, Jason. What is it? Oh, it's just you lot. What's this all about? If it has nothing with joining... Sorry. If it has nothing to do with joining you, I already... We just came back from the temple to the north. Huh? What about the border guards there, huh? Did you fight them? Did you? You idiots! Sorry, I can't be that loud. What the hell were you thinking? Now it's only a matter of time until Odysseus realizes we're here. What else could we do? We needed more Theos Kleronomia. You mean you stole some Theos Kleronomia on top of that? Damn it. General purpose Kleronomia or not, given the situation, there's no way he won't send more soldiers here. And when he does, the villagers are going to lead them right to me. It won't even occur to them to lie. I'll just have to run for it.
That's perfect. Maybe it's about time you started thinking about setting sail again, Mr. Captain of the Argo.
Drake, this was your doing, wasn't it?
Got it in one.
Whoa, he looks so cute. And she's stacked. Whoa, she looks so cute. Guys.
Wow, Drake, you look amazing right now.
And she says it out loud. Well, what about you? What are you going to do? If they find you here, and they will, they're going to kill you too. Is that what you want?
Of course not. But I can't set sail on my own, and Poseidon's curse wouldn't let me even if I could. So I'll just find somewhere to hide here on the island. Luckily, I doubt Odysseus is all that worried about me anyway. Any servant that can't fight or leave this island isn't going to be much of a threat. Drake. And don't worry, I can always come back once this all blows over. And with enough time, I bet I can even figure out a way around this curse.
I really like the Spiritron outfit. For two very specific reasons. Oh, I mean what? Okay.
Sounds like a lot of commotion going on outside.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me Odysseus' soldiers are already here. That's not what it sounds like to me.
It sounds like somebody's upset about something.
Let's go check it out. Listen to me, will you? Sorry. Artemis Cannon is going to blow up at this island at any moment. You've all got to evacuate to another island right now. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Orion? Hey, Yusaku! Oh, we got ourselves a bot again. Brunon. There we go.
What are you talking about, Orion? What do you mean a cannon's going to blow up this island?
Exactly what it sounds like. Artemis is going to fire her cannon at this island in order to take you guys out.
He's telling the truth. The main unit has already begun preparations. It won't be long now before she fires the cannon. Who are... I am Artemis. I rule over the Greek skies and stars.
Is that true? How do we know she's not just pretending to be Lady Artemis? No, wait. There's no faking this divine light.
Strictly speaking, I'm just a terminal. Something closer to Artemis's familiar.
What am I doing? I should be prostrating myself before her right now.
Huh? No way. Is that
One of the gods? Come on, Timmy, get down on the ground already. Right.
I repeat, my cannon is targeting this island as we speak. The only way to survive is to run away from here as fast as you can, even if it means swimming to...
Run away? We'd never do that. Yeah, that figures. They've been there their whole lives. They can't... they probably can't even imagine living somewhere else. One of the gods is finally paying attention to us. Why would we be afraid to die? Huh? Oh god, they're going insane now. So that's how it is here. Are you freaking nuts? I don't know who you are, pal, but if anyone's nuts here, it's you. Yeah, you want us to run away? To give up the honor of bathing in the moon goddess's sacred light? But you're all gonna die. And?
I knew it. I had a feeling this is what the people here would choose.
Thank you, Lady Artemis. Thank you. As defects banished from Olympus, this is the greatest end to our lives we could possibly hope for. Oh, right. I almost forgot. You non-islanders should probably run for it while you still can.
But we can't! What about you, Timmy? Do you want to escape with us?
Me? Of course not. I'm staying right here.
But I thought you wanted to be a soldier.
Huh? What are you talking about? Having the gods accept us is way more important than becoming a soldier, right? Whoa. Look at that crazed look. I mean, it's a shame that I won't get to see you anymore, Corday, but there's no way I can pass this up. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I understand.
Well, what are you all still doing here? If Artemis is telling the truth, then we don't have a moment to spare. So come on, we need to get ready to leave. Now. But... if it wasn't possible for these people to escape, then it would be the hero's job to stay behind to help. But if they're refusing to escape, then helping them isn't our responsibility. Now come on, let's go.
Wait, what about Drake? Well, shit. This is a little more dire than I was expecting things to go, but nothing to be done now. Guess this is goodbye. You don't have to stay here, Drake. Please come with us. I told you I can't, much as I wish I could. There must be a way. I'll carry you myself if I have to. You're weirdly sweet on me, aren't you? I guess another version of me must have helped you guys out a whole bunch before. But it's okay. If I gotta go, going out with some good booze ain't the worst way. Looks like I'll be taking a page from your book, Jason. Drinking alone and getting lost in thoughts of old friends.
I see. Thanks for everything, Captain.
Don't worry about your tab. I'll make sure to leave it right where it is. Drake.
Are you sure you won't change your mind?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yusaku. Will you fight with us, Orion? Yeah, you bet I will. Hey, contract time. There we go. All set. Good. It looks like we're all on the same page. Now we...
Whoops, just a sec, I almost forgot. Jason!
A key?
That's the key to the chains locking my ship's helm in place. Take it. It's your ship now.
You want me to use the Golden Hind? But that's yours. It'll just disappear when you do.
No, it won't. Not as long as you reinforce its existence with some Theos Chloronomia.
Wait, are you saying...
Once you do that, it won't be the Golden Hind anymore. It'll be the Argo.
Ooh.
Besides, what's a captain without a ship?
Damn it. Alright, fine. I'm not so high-minded as to turn down a gift being given in earnest like this. But I don't want to hear any complaints about what I do with your ship after the fact. You got that?
I got it. Oh, and here, this is for you guys.
Ooh, what is that? What is it?
I think it's some kind of treasure that belongs to one of the gods here. Go on, take it. I found it at sea when I ran into the biggest sea monster I've ever seen. It was glowing so bright it practically screamed, "Look at me! I'm the heart!" So I went ahead and plundered it.
I can't believe it. That should be impossible, but it's real. This really is my father, Poseidon's divine core. But how did you get this? You're a human-based heroic spirit. How did you possibly defeat Poseidon?
I just happened to get lucky. The wind, the waves, my luck. They were all going my way at the time. Of course, I got slapped with a hell of a curse to make up for it. Now it hurts so much to breathe that... I think death would actually be a relief. But I had a feeling. Something that told me I couldn't up and die until I pawned that thing off on somebody else.
You...
I can't believe you're holding on to something that valuable all this time.
Thank you. I promise we'll take good care of it.
Whoa there. Almost said something way out of character for me. Well, go on. You better get out of here before it's too late. You sure as hell don't want to get wiped out because you stuck around shooting the shit for too long.
Yeah, you're right, Captain Drake. And I won't let your hard work go to waste. Rest assured, I'll take the tiller from here. I really like that Speartron outfit. I mean, not just because of the booba reveal, though, but, like, it just looks really nice. Like a really piratey look for Drake, you know? Of course, her original outfit is very piratey, though, but still, it just looks nice, okay? And no, not just because the two bouncy reasons, you know? I don't know. And also, I think the gloves are a nice added touch, too. Those long, fingerless gloves. My body feels heavier than I expected.
Maybe all your unhealthy living finally caught up to you?
We're servants, damn it. We've already lived our lives. That said, I was pretty mentally blocked for a while. That's probably what's causing it. Oh, time to fight. Damn it, these demonic beasts are gonna slow us down. Guess I'll just have to break out my own sword for this. Hey, Yusaku. You're a master, right? Then show me how well you can put me to use. If you do a good enough job, I'll consider teaming up with you to be the backward-thinking way out of this mess. Okay, let's see. Are you sure you don't mean forward-thinking? Absolutely not. Know why? Because despair always sneaks up on you from behind. Alright, all hands ready your weapons. We need to finish this lightning quick. Whoa, despair. Hey, Maki, how's it going? Oh, God. Feels so good to stretch again, though. Well, like last night it was hurting me to stretch, but now feels so good to stretch. Okay, let's see. I forgot to see who we were fighting. I know it was Berserker and Lancer. You know what that means, huh? You know what that means? We can just saber our way through us. Okay, let's see. I don't know how many. You know, let's use Saber Alter. Despair for everyone. Hey, Star Destroyer, how's it going? Oh, it's a two-wave. Lucky. Okay. Well, first off, I will be right back. I just gotta take a quick bathroom break, so hang tight, peeps. Alright. Sorry about that, folks. Took a little longer than I thought, but then I got myself another drink, so it's all good. Alrighty, folks.
消えるがいい。バトンリレーは最高だな。あまりに脆い。負け。ふん。よかろう。火を決意。極光は反転する。光を飲め。エクスカリバーモルガーン。消えるがいい。
I forgot one gives you 20%.
こういうのどうだ。つまり連中だな。他にやることないの？こういうのどうだ。
応援感謝である。号砲を上げよ。フィナーレの始まりだ。見ているよーいドーン。我が才を見よ。大の喝采を聞け。ダウンセント
Woohoo!
最上に近い勝利だけど、戦う前に勝つくらいでないかな。
I hate feeling so sluggish. Looks like you're not using any of those nanomachines yourself, then. No, I'm not. I want to avoid getting mixed up with the gods here as much as possible. Though it looks like that might not be an option anymore. Come on, you useless good-for-nothings! Run, damn it! Run, damn it! Holmes, did you just say really? Really, Holmes? You actually said this word?
We've sussed out the situation on our end as well. Do hurry.
My ship's already set sail too. We can leave any time. Oh, and I've already found the Golden Hind as well. It's the ship closest to your current location.
I just sent you the coordinates. I expect using your navigational system to find that ship and escape the island will be your best bet. Coordinates received. We're almost there.
Excuse me. Yay, for quartz. Alright, section 8. I think we will stop at chapter 10.
We made it to the Golden Hind.
Jason! I know! Okay, Francis Drake, I'm taking your golden helm for myself. From here on, you take orders from me. Got that? Got it. Okay, I've set the Theos Cleronomia to the ship, starting repairs now. Good, that shouldn't take too long. In the meantime, all hands prepare to set sail. Hey, Artemis! Artemis! What are you doing here? Come on, hurry!
I'm afraid I can't go with you. I'm forced to stay synced to the main unit. If I board that ship, she'll know exactly where you are.
Are you serious?
And I know for a fact that she's going to shoot me. After all, no, I should not say. It's my fault that things turned out this way. I've made enough trouble for you as it is. It wouldn't be fair to impose further.
Artemis!
I am not Artemis. I'm just an observational unit.
With Booba.
I'm nothing more than a 4-digit model number that comes after the main Artemis unit name. Still, it feels really good to know you respect my individual existence. Even if that existence is about to come to an end along with this island. Goodbye, Orion. Take care.
We're about to set sail. Are you coming or not? Artemis. I'm sorry.
Please don't mind me. I think you're better when you smile.
Okay. From this point forward, in accordance with the promise I made to Drake, the Golden Hind will now be known as the Argo. Our first order of business is getting away from this island. And our second is rendezvousing with the Royal Fortune and the Nautilus. Now move it! Time is not on our side! Try not to be loud. Shoot down. Shoot down. Shoot through. Shoot down. Shoot through. Gouge out. Pierce. Those are the only actions she is allowed to perform. They are all she knows. Her role is to shoot those who would oppose the gods. She takes no pleasure or joy in this task. It feels much the same as defragmenting her data stores. Relax. Calm down. Her remaining emotion units continue to alert her to such concerns. She has no records, no memories of the time she has performed her task. She can't be bothered to remember them. How many thousands of years has she been floating in space? How many times has she used her arrows to bore holes in the land? It feels like she's been firing her arrows with surprising frequency as of late. She dispatched the terminal in part due to advice she received from her central processing unit. But the terminal's reports were so incoherent and riddled with emotion as to be unstable. She considered scrapping the terminal, but decided to give her a stay of dissolution. If the terminal refuses to comply, she will perish along with everything else. Humans have no value. Their only use comes from serving the gods. Wait a sec. Humans have no freedom. Their only worth comes from performing the tasks given to them. Humans have no will. That is solely the domain of the gods. Behold, the luminous Olympus. Behold, the great city built atop a grand interstellar mountain range. What else could achieve such glorious... Oh, I thought I heard something. No, I thought it was behind me instead of in front of me. What else could achieve such glorious heights but the power of the gods? Receiving coordinate data.
authorizing arrow use. Low priority alert from observational unit incoming. This is wrong. Do not fire. Alert dismissed by controller unit. The shot is made in order to demonstrate the power and glory of the gods. Besides, these humans were discarded from the beginning. They should never have been allowed to build a village, let alone a civilization. It must all be destroyed. Every last bit. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, man. This is almost exactly like Requiem from the Requiem cannon from Gundam 00. Here it comes, full speed ahead. So that's Artemis's arrow.
The light of the gods. It's here. It's really here. At last, a god is finally paying attention to us. I'm so happy my heart could burst. It's been ages since we defects were banished from Olympus. We've lived out our meaningless lives for thousands of years. Some of us have been waiting for hundreds of years. The gods abandoned us. They saw no meaning in our existence. For thousands of years, we dreamed of your return. I think it should be dreamt of your return. We dreamt of your return. It took thousands more to accept that it would never happen. We couldn't even choose death. All we could do was keep living out our days. But now, at last, a god is looking down upon us once again.
This is awesome!
But there is a different thought that keeps nagging at the back of my mind. I wonder why Corday seems so sad about this. Those other people aren't from this island, so they can't understand our joy. But in the same way, I can't understand her sadness. Maybe this is sadness I'm feeling. I mean, I'll never get to see her again now. Yeah, I'll never ever get to see her again. I'll never be able to see her again, or remember her smiling face, or ask why she was sad, or see her again, no matter how much I might want to. Hell, I won't be conscious. Oh man, maybe I should have gone with him after. Well, that fucking sucks, man. Just thinking about it, I was like, oh man, maybe I should.
Well, everyone's gotta set sail at some point. And people who can't run anymore are gonna get left behind. That's just how it is. Yeah, it's sad, it's lonely, it sucks, and a whole lot more besides that. But in the meantime, here's to your journey, guys. May your ship be blessed with luck as good as gold.
Oh, Greg! They should have given us your Spiritron outfit. On this day, a single island vanished from Atlantis' seas. That's better. Now I can finally get rid of that unidentified noise. We're really cutting it close. Hey, anyone fall overboard?
I'll do a head count. Master!
I'm fine. Whoa. There we go.
Captain Nemo, Montricardo!
I'm okay, but I can't wait to get back to the border. All good here.
Corday! Yes, I'm here. Orion!
Yeah, I'm okay.
And there's Jason. Good. All 7 of us are present and accounted for.
Hey, this is my ship you're on now. Make sure you address me as Captain.
Aye, aye, Captain Jason.
Well, that was easier than I expected. Orion! Yeah?
Orion, are you sure you're okay?
Well, maybe not entirely. I know full well that wasn't the Artemis I know. But even so, right at the end, I just need to mourn for a while. Don't worry, I'll get over it before we reach the next island. It's okay. I understand. Great. Thanks. Hey, Captain, there's something spraying a bunch of water up ahead. Is that a whale? Is it a whale? Or maybe demonic beast? Either way, make sure you have your weapons ready. Don't worry, that's Da Vinci.
Yuzuku, mash! Da Vinci!
I surely thought we were goners that time. Is Bartholomew okay? You rang? Hell no! Well, I guess I did. Now that they fired the cannon once, we should have some time until they can fire it again. But that's not exactly reassuring. I suggest we make land at a nearby island as soon as we can. I'm with you. So, as the vaunted courier, surely you know which island is closest to us, no? Of course I do. That would be Hecate Island to the north. Hecate Island, huh? Ha! The name alone is enough to tell me I'm going to hate it there. But, any port in a storm and all that, let's go. Hold it! Don't you think our servant allocation is a little, unbalanced right now? I'll go back to the border. There's no point in me being here anyway. Fine with me. Now you, the one with a twisted personality. Who, me? Yeah, that's fair. You stay on my ship. That goes for you too, Orion. Corday, you can go.
Are you sure? I'm happy to help.
Your help is more than a little overbearing, physically and mentally.
Okay.
In that case, I would be delighted to have you join me on my ship, Milady Match Carriolite. Oh, and Master too, of course. Are you hitting on me too?
I see.
Can't let our guard down for a moment. Foe! I will also accompany too. He will see my kung fu, if you know what I mean. Foe. Oh, now that I'm feeling better, I can make more cells again. They should at least be able to handle a ship's odd jobs. Alright, you're up, brave and easygoing Marines.
Yay! We've so got this!
Ah, so that's what you meant. We'll go to the Royal Fortune and start by scrubbing the deck. Woohoo! And we'll stay on the Argo. Woohoo! We've always wanted to sail on a legendary ship. Is that so? Well, if you're all Nemo clones, you should have no problem keeping a boat ship shape, right?
Of course. After all, we're Nemos with the power of Triton.
That said, I don't think we'll get along with our father, Poseidon, very well. Not a problem. Alright, set sail for Hecate Island. We can worry about what sort of hellscape awaits us there after we finish making our getaway. Alrighty then. Okay, so there's Hecate Island. So we got some berserkers going on. Lancer and Rider. So I think the good idea, well, first let me get some extra bond CEs. Alrighty then, let's see what we have here. Alright. OG Altria. Get the feeling these are gonna just be an AoE battle. Or maybe I can use Musashi. Yeah, let's do that. But first, let us... Alright, here we go. We've confirmed that Hercules Island has been obliterated. Amusing how it met the same fate as the servant Hercules we were forced to contend with. What else? 2 ships we've seen leaving the island right before Lady Artemis's arrow struck. They're clearly headed for Hecate Island next. However, it will take some time until Lady Artemis is ready to fire another arrow. Send in a squadron of border guards. Oh, and one more thing. God, that is disgusting. It's time we decided where we're going to send the dog. Yes, sir.
We made it! This is Hecate Island, Yusaku. Oh, and this may be too little too late, but should I be calling you Master?
You can if you want, but if not, that's fine too.
Okay then, Master. Okay, Master. Okay then, Master it is. It's got such a funny ring to it.
Figures there'd be demonic beasts lurking here. I guess we'll just have to take care of them quickly. Go on then, get to it. You want them taken care of quickly? Then you'd better get in here and help us. Fine. This is such a pain.
一気火星に畳みかける。
前例を見せる。それがはい。お任せよ。
Alright, let it rip.
束ねる星の息吹。輝ける命の本流。受けるがいい。X正面受けて立つ。
こういうのどうだ。つまり連中だな。他にやることないの？こういうのどうだ。逃がしはしない。
これははい、なぎ払います。 束ねる星の息吹、輝ける命の本流、生けるがいい X カリバー。
Alright, awesome. Let's do this.
天将海を立つ。行くぞ大剣士大剣豪大結界。これが私の巌流島だ。
Oh, that's right.
なぎ払いお任せよ。
最上に近い勝利だけど、戦う前に勝つくらいでないかな。
Sweet. Alright, not to belabor the point now that all is said and done, but Hercules Island is completely gone. Artemis' primary cannon destroyed it in a single shot. Let me ask you something, Holmes. Why were those people so willing to accept death? I mean, most people would do damn near anything to avoid death, no? I certainly would. Even if the people in China were terrified for their lives when it looked like Qin Shi Huang was about to kill them. To be sure, there are some things we just can't run away from, no matter how much we want to. I dare say everyone comes across something like that at least once or twice in their lives. But that didn't seem to be what was happening there. Indeed, it wasn't. It's probably because gods will be gods. What do you mean? For those of us in ancient Greece, the Greek gods could be fickle, cruel, or generous, all depending on how they felt on a given day. They weren't fair or reasonable, but that also made them more human. That's true. Far as we're concerned, the gods were close neighbors. They could be friends, enemies, even lovers. Hell, even you have Poseidon's blood in you. Hey, Titos Viana. Thank you for the raid. Oh, or not raid. I mean, thanks for the following. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for joining the harem. Hey, I'm doing fine. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I might be Captain Nemo, but I'm also Triton. Oh wait, does that mean me and Orion are half brothers?
I guess it would, wouldn't it?
Us? Brothers? No way, you smell like a shark with all that ammonia around you. Shut up, I don't care. My point is, the big difference between this Lostbelt and proper human history is people's perception of the gods. Followed at least. My Twitch app seems to be working now. Hey, well, thank you for the follow, again. So, are you playing FGO as well? Question mark, maybe. And that's not all. Unless you find a way to take out Artemis, you'll never have a hope of cutting down the Tree of Emptiness. Precisely. I expect that Tree of Emptiness will put up tremendous resistance to being cut down. If Artemis were to take advantage of that and fire on us, then we'd all be done for. Which would mean our first priority, as I suspected, is doing something about that mechanical Artemis. I'm listening to all by myself in Astolfo. Homage? Who knows? He might appear to me. Huh. Interesting. Ideally, I would like to use a noble phantasm to destroy her. Is there anyone among us Is there anyone here among us with a noble phantasm capable of destroying a mecha god in orbit? Stop wasting our time, Sherlock Holmes. We all know there's only one of us who could pull that off. Yes, quite right. My apologies. Orion, I am afraid you're our only hope. Just a moment, Holmes. There's something we have to ask before we even get to the technical possibilities. Can you bring yourself to kill Artemis, Orion? It's not about whether I can or cannot. It's whether I will or not. And I will. I have to. In fact, I have a very compelling reason to do so now. Whoa, you're not talking about getting revenge on her, are you? No, it's not that. I never fire my bow for revenge. I can't. Well, that's okay then. Very well. Next question. Is your noble phantasm physically capable of destroying her? Not at this point, I don't think. You pulled Orion yesterday while listening to I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston on the chorus. When she says, "And I will always love you," Orion appeared and it was magical. That is actually pretty funny. Figures. Let me show you the footage we captured once more. Da Vinci, Nemo, what do you make of her from an engineering standpoint?
She looks to be about make that 1.5 kilometers long. It also looks like she can control her movement, but it doesn't orbit around the planet like a satellite. The one thing I could say for sure is that this technology far surpasses anything humanity had as of 2020.
I'm guessing that primary cannon of hers is the only weapon she's got. Apparently, it's called Shooting Star Ortegia. Gold that pierces planets. At least that's what that Artemis told me. Yeah, and we saw how powerful it is when it destroyed that entire island. If we hadn't been partway through a zero cell when she fired it at us, both the Shadow Border and the Nautilus surrounding it would have been vaporized. It looks like her weak point, or rather, the section we'll need to target, is this one here that kind of looks like a head. Given how thick her armor is and the primary cannon's position, I feel safe in saying it's our only shot. Of course, it's going to be real difficult to reach it with a run-of-the-mill noble phantasm, and let's not even discuss sending you... Oh. Wow. Okay, I gotta start that over because I didn't realize it was Da Vinci talking.
It looks like her weak point, or rather, the section we'll need to target is this one right here that kind of looks like a head. Given how thick her armor is, and the primary cannon's position, I feel safe in saying it's our only shot.
Yes, I do play Fate. Fought first Camelot, Gawain and Artoria on the last stage. They destroyed my dreams good. I didn't have a good archer. My Euryale wasn't level. I'm working on 4 units. Ah. So are you back in Camelot, though, right now? So, like, you're kind of a newish player?
Of course, it's gonna be real difficult to reach her with a run-of-the-mill noble phantasm, and let's not even discuss sending you to space to fight her directly.
But on the bright side, at least we know our target. All we have to do now is figure out how to hit it. And given how big this Lostbelt is, we're bound to find something we can use to shoot her down if we just keep looking.
Oh, you're in Babylonia? Ooh, nice, nice.
At least we might, right?
It's possible, yes. Now, I have a suggestion. I say once we make land, we ask the villagers if they've seen any other outsiders, by which I mean servants. Then we make our way straight for the temple. Working on sabers to the roulette event thingy. Ah, okay.
So we can get more nanomachines?
That's right. We're going to take all those Theoscleronomia we can find and use it to power the hell out of Orion. Simple, yet effective.
Speaking of the nanomachines, let me tell you what I found in my analysis of them. Their components are completely safe. There's no sign of toxicity and no way for them to erode their host's cells. Even their reparation process is strictly limited to improving their host's body performance. There are also limiters in place to prevent the machines from consuming too much energy, overstimulating the host's metabolism, or otherwise going berserk. They're made out of a metal that doesn't exist on our Earth. I think we should call it orichalcum until we learn otherwise.
Orichalcum. Do not say this word.
I'm guessing nanomachines aren't what Plato had in mind when he came up with the idea for it, but you know what they say about hindsight.
I'm scared. I feel like I'm going to South Korea without money. That scary, insecure vibes I get after I beat Artoria and Gawain. Yes, Gawain will forever be in my mind. Ooh, you're gonna be in one hell of a ride for Babylonia. So basically, we're still looking for villages and temples just like before, yeah?
Right. Though of course, if you run into any other servants who could help us, I'd like you to recruit them too. Because I'm pretty sure we could use all the help we can get against Odysseus.
Do you think they'll be willing to join us?
That'll be up to Jason and Yusaku's negotiation skills.
I can see you're just thrilled with that idea. Good, I was worried I was being too subtle for you. Ugh, this is such a pain. Alright, just to be sure, you're all willing to fight, yes? Is there anyone here who doesn't actually care and would rather just while away the days? Really? Is that really what they say? Or is it wither away, or would just rather while away the days until the world disappears? Here, right here. You're raising your own hand? And you know how it is to farm mats in an early game. Well, I mean, with new events coming out now, it shouldn't be as hard as in the early days, though, really. Relax, I'm just kidding.
Well, cut it out. Poor attempts at humor is in such bad taste are the last thing I need right now.
I'm coming too, of course. I might not be much use on the front line since I'm an assassin, but I'll make sure your backs are covered.
Corday, you can always keep my back covered.
Er.
I gotta do this flow. Let's make my Jalter my first level 100. Hey, nice. Don't gotta ask me. I decided I was gonna go down fighting long ago. Likewise. I mean, what's the point of living in a world where hardly anybody at all is my type? That really is what it all boils down to you. That really is what it all boils down to. God damn, I keep messing that one up. That really is what it all boils down to for you, huh? Rip Grails. And it's like I told you, I already made up my mind to destroy Artemis.
As for us, well, I don't think it's even a question, right?
I see, I see. Alright then. But in that case, you're all going to do exactly what I say.
What?
Oh, don't what me. Is there any other servant who knows more about Greece than me? How about one with experience leading a crew?
I guess you have a point.
I'm just a hunter, so if you want to lead, be my guest.
No, slow your roll there. When it comes to defending humanity, we are the ones who will be calling the...
I'll return to my anime. And it's 5 a.m. here in Brazil. Oh, you're from Brazil. Nice. Well, damn, it's already 5 a.m. Holy crap. You're watching Bakuman. Ooh, awesome, awesome. That may be, but when it comes to field work, I don't depend on anyone's calls besides my own.
Well, his choice of words aside, he does make a sound argument. I don't yet know if... Oh, God, I keep flubbing that one. I don't yet know if it's because of Odysseus or because this Lostbelt is simply so vast, but we have been losing our connection from time to time. So we will need someone on whom we can rely present to give this... So we will need someone on whom we can rely present to give... Oh wow, I am really flubbing. Later it's getting... I keep flubbing this thing shut. Alright. So we will need someone on whom we can rely present to give instructions when necessary. There we go, that's better. Don't worry, I'll be sure to take Yusaku's, or rather Master's opinions into consideration before making my final calls. In turn, we will provide information and advice whenever we see fit. I believe this should be a suitable arrangement, at least for the time being.
Oh, very well then. But you make damn sure to take our opinions into consideration too, you hear me? Remember, we've conquered no fewer than 4 Lostbelts to date, and cut down the trees of emptiness in each one.
Yeah, I got it. Alright, so first we'll split up into 2 groups. One group will look for the village, the other for the temple.
Wouldn't it be better for you all to stick together?
Right now, efficiency is the name of the game. We have no way of knowing when Odysseus might figure out where we are. Bartholomew, you go look for the village. You should already have a fair idea of the lay of this land, seeing as how you are a courier and all, right? Fair enough. Understood. The rest of us will head for the temple and get our hands on its nanomachines. Our first priority is Orion, but I'd like to power up the rest of us as much as possible, too. Also, try to find us some leads on where to go next. Oh, and some more servants while you're about it. Got all that? Don't you think you're being a little loosey-goosey? Absolutely not! If it seems like that, it's only because we have so little to go on at the moment. Anyway, if we're going to do this, we may as well get it over with. All hands, get going. Oh, and keep transmissions to a minimum. There's no telling... Sorry. Oh, and keep transmissions to a minimum. There's no telling who might be listening in. New Argonauts, move out! Oh, man. Meanwhile, at the Nautilus... Ooh, there we go. It feels good to be back on board a ship. Are you doing okay, Da Vinci?
Sure, I'd to say I'm doing pretty good. I'm not sure if it's thanks to the nanomachines or not, but I don't even feel any pain anymore.
You are feeling pain? Isn't Nebel the one who feels the feedback when the Nautilus takes damage?
For the Nautilus, yes, but not for the shadow border. Right now, the Nautilus is like a protective outer shell around the shadow border. So while I can take on the damage the outer layer suffers, I can't do the same for the inner core.
Really? Is that true?
No, don't worry about it, Gordy. Really, it's no big deal. The worst that happens is that I get a little sleepy sometimes, thanks to all the thinking I have to do for the repairs and recalculations. But I think treating myself to a stack of hot, fluffy pancakes topped with lots of honey later will more than make up for it.
Be that as it may, we can't have you straining yourself during your recovery, so we'll handle everything that would normally fall under your purview for the time being. Well, whatever we can handle, that is.
It's all very sensible, but there isn't much I can do.
In that case, how about the shoulder rub, Director? You can at least do that much, right?
A shoulder rub, eh? Very well. It seems the time has come to unveil the extraordinary chiropractic powers I've developed by being forced to massage our homunculi's shoulders.
Huh? You mean this is actually one of your special skills?
Man, Director, it seems like there's nothing you can't do.
Well, yes, well, it seems homunculi nearing the end of their lifespan tend to stiffen up something fierce, you see. When they go about saying things like, "Ah, here I am on the brink of shutting down, and yet my master is too cruel to give me a shoulder rub. Oh, if only I had a kind master, well within earshot, well." Even a heartless cold-blooded mage couldn't help but be moved to act.
Yeah. Thanks for the backstory. Now come on, let's see what you've got.
Alrighty, just sit back and relax, and trust that both your body and soul engulf good hands.
Whoa, that does feel pretty good. Yeah, wow.
Good lord, woman, how could such small shoulders be so stiff? This is exactly what comes from being sedentary. Or, this is exactly what comes from being
Sedentary? Sedentary, yeah. Sedentary.
This is exactly what comes from being sedentary.
There we go.
Oh, wait, I think it's working pretty well. Nope, it still hurts like hell.
Well, look at the bright side. At least you're finally getting all that tension out. Now then, any change in the stratosphere, Captain Nemo? Not yet. My professor's self is keeping one eye on the sky at all times, but so far, nothing. Of course, we'll need to run for our lives the moment they detect anything unusual, so be ready. What are our chances of blocking another strike? 0. If she shoots us again, we'll all be vaporized before you can say brine. I see. Then I suppose there's nothing to be done but put on another pot of tea and wait for Mr. Yusaku's team. Yes, hi. I'm Nemo Professor, the literal brains behind Captain Nemo. It didn't make sense to send Captain out just to collect nanomachines, so I was assigned to come along instead. So you can see, I can handle myself equally well in indoor and outdoor situations alike. I know I'm barefoot, but don't worry, I'm okay with it. Please don't mind me, just go about your business like you normally would. Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you. Once we've fooled the nanomachine dispenser, the only thing left to do will be to collect the machines in this container I brought. I trust it goes without saying, but I literally can't fight to save my life, so while I know I told you not to mind me, I am hoping you'll be sensitive enough to pick up on how I really feel. That is to say, please keep me safe. Don't worry, we know. Orion, you stay here and watch the ship while we're out.
Okay, everyone, let's get going.
Alrighty. Awesome. So this is chapter 8 done, I believe. So now we're on chapter 9. Oh yes, we are on chapter 9. Oh man, it only has 2 segments too. What a scoop. So this one has no battles, alright. So we'll just continue on right now. Now, you there. Huh? You mean me? Yes, you. Who are you? If you're going to be part of my crew, I figured I should probably know your name. I'm Mandricardo. Never heard of you. That's so. And what's with that wooden sword? Don't you have any other halfway decent weapons you could be using instead? At first, I thought it might change into a real sword when you activate your noble phantasm, but apparently not. It's none of your business. Besides, all weapons are pretty much the same anyway. You think? Well, you're welcome to your opinion, but I think you might be in the overwhelming minority here. Or there. Take Adelante. The bow she got from Artemis was easily her most prized possession. I found that out firsthand when she put me in an arm lock that nearly tore my arms clean out of their sockets after I hid it under her bed as a prank. Sounds like you had it coming. She wouldn't even stop after I very clearly screamed. Look. She wouldn't even stop after I very clearly screamed, "I give!"
I don't know. We met at least one other servant who said much the same thing as Mandricardo. Let's see, who was it?
You're thinking of Hector.
Right, it was Hector!
Well, this might just be this old man's opinion. But ultimately, it doesn't matter what kind of weapon you use. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of work involved in getting ready to fight. But every weapon and piece of armor will fall apart eventually if you use them long enough. So if you're so dead set on only using one particular weapon that you don't know how to handle anything else, well, you're not a real warrior in my book. The way I see it, a real warrior needs to be proficient with swords, spears, bows, axes, everything really. That goes for masters too. You can't always just have a berserker charge straight into an enemy and expect to get very far. Even if you don't have any weapons at all, you can't just give up your will to fight or stop trying new things. You need to keep your mind flexible, always thinking about what you need to do to win. It might be hard at first, but it gets easier the more you stick with it. Besides, there's nothing harder to take than losing. No kidding. Hector, the hero, really said that? That sounds exactly like something he would say. Though that's not to say he's wrong. Of course, I doubt any amount of will or resourcefulness is going to make much difference in this situation.
All that aside, this Lostbelt really is intriguing.
You figure something out, Professor?
I notice it's been easier to maintain my spirit origin ever since we set foot on this island. And the original Captain Nemo is already back to his old self, even after sustaining critical injuries.
Oh, that's probably just the Theos Claronomia at work.
That's part of it, yes, but it's helped along by the fact that this Lostbelt is absolutely steeped in magical energy. These Lostbelts the Tree of Emptiness create don't resurrect the past. They're continuations of worlds that exist as a present-day phenomenon. In our world, the atmosphere's magical energy, that is, mana, has been declining steadily since the 80 era began. But in this world, it's absurd how much of it there is. Sorry. It's practically everywhere you look, and on a level that would be unimaginable in proper human history. Most of the other Lostbelts had plenty of magical energy to spare too, but this is on a completely different scale. So given how we're all beings made out of magical energy ourselves, it makes sense that we would be in such good condition here. And that's not all. Why did you start digging? Magical energy has even seeped into the soil. So much so that if a servant were to bury themselves up into their head and go to sleep, they would be able to remain active for a significant amount of time without any additional sources of magical energy. And if we dig a little further...
What's that?
What is it?
I wonder what it is.
There are a number of ways that islands typically form, but these appear to have formed around some sort of machine that ceased functioning.
You mean more god remains?
Yes, exactly. I'm not sure how or why, but these remains became the base for these islands. These islands then went on to spawn plants, animals, and eventually an entire civilization. Moderately sized remains were repurposed as weapons, armor, and prosthetics, while larger ones became the central points for villages. I suspect the temples we've been visiting were originally something installed in these remains. That Needless to say, these ruins are actually...
Spaceships or something?
You took the words out of my mouth. That is somewhat irritating.
Well, hey, what's done is done. I don't know what else you want Master to say. Anyway, spaceships, huh? That's nuts. Wouldn't that make this place a full-blown alternate world?
Basically, yes. However, I'm still not sure how these spaceships tie into the Olympian gods. That's the biggest mystery confronting me now. Even Triton is telling me I don't remember my father being that mechanical.
I'm sure it's just one of the differences between our and this Lostbelt. Wait, I'm sure it's just one of the differences between ours and this Lostbelt. Either way, it's got nothing to do with us. You can indulge your academic pursuits all you like once we've kicked Odysseus' ass.
You might be right, but I just can't not think about these things. That's my job as the professor, after all.
On a different matter, it looks like Bartholomew was calling us. There aren't any border guards stationed here. At least, there usually shouldn't be.
Food's ready.
Thanks, Charlotte. Sorry, I mean Corday.
No, that's okay. It feels right hearing you call me Charlotte. In fact, I actually think I'd prefer it if you did.
Not bad. A little booze and it'd be even better.
Absolutely not.
I know.
That was delicious, Corday. Thank you for the cooking. Oh, it was no trouble, especially with Mondricardo helping me out.
I wouldn't have minded cooking either, you know.
No, this is my job. I'm not much use in battle. After all, so it's the... No, this is not my job. This is my job. I'm not much use in battle after all, so it's the least I can do.
I don't think that's true at all, but she probably wouldn't listen even if I told her so. And hell, it's not like she's the only servant here with low self-esteem. Still, at least she can use a knife. That's gotta be way better than me using my wooden sword. Gotcha. That's all I can think of to say. I can't come up with even a single pithy remark. Never mind, just forget it. Hey, where'd Yusaku go?
Oh, he said he was gonna get some fresh air.
Excuse me for a bit. Drake. Yo. I understand if you're feeling bummed and would rather be alone right now. It's okay. I don't mind you joining me. Appreciate it. I know I don't have the time... sorry. I know I don't have time to be broken up over this, but... What's the problem? It's normal for people to be broken up when someone they care about dies, am I right? No, wait. That's not the right way to use that expression, is it? I just think it's pointless to tell someone who's feeling sad to stop feeling sad. Don't get me wrong, if someone were to start whining in the middle of battle, I'd be the first to slap some sense into him. But if you're not in battle and you're feeling sad, then I say go ahead and feel sad. You might be our master, but more than that, you're just a decent human being. So of course you're gonna want to grieve for the dead. That being said, servants don't answer summons so you can feel sad for them. Seeing how that lady used to be a pirate who probably went around stealing and killing when she was alive, I'd guess getting to save humanity meant even more to her than it would most other servants. Well, not that I got any idea how pirates think. So as long as you don't forget about her, I bet that's all the reward she needs. That's how it's always been. Yeah, makes sense. Crap, now what should I say? I kind of get the feeling that no matter what I say now, it's just gonna make him feel worse. I could tell him not to feel bad for us because we're just pawns, but something tells me he wouldn't find that too convincing. Man, this is so hard. Ah, crap, I can't believe I just said that out loud. Yeah, it is really hard. Yeah, for sure. Well, hey, if you ever need to vent, I'm always happy to join you. Not that I'm especially a good talker or a good listener. How about pointless chit-chat? Pointless chit-chat sounds perfect. After all, I already wasted half my life on pointless stuff anyway. What's with the look? Oh right, you're not too familiar with my legend, are you? Whoa, don't worry, I'm not offended at all, but believe me, I get it. Still, I suppose one boring story could be a good distraction. I used to be the king of some nation somewhere. At least, I think I was. Now that I'm a servant, I can't even remember what it was called. Man, that sounds pretty cold when I put it like that, huh? Anyway, I gave up my claim to the throne and became an adventurer so I can avenge my father. That part's all fine. The problem came when I found a set of armor on one of my adventures. The armor was Hector's, one of the legendary heroes of the Trojan War, and that war had heroes out the wazoo. The armor had belonged to the hero who made a name for himself by defending his city for years, right up to his death. So once I found that armor, a fairy talked me into making a stupid pledge. I vowed that until I find Hector's sword, the legendary one-of-a-kind Durandal, I would never wield another sword for as long as I lived. So, you never managed to find it then? No, see, that's the thing. I did find it, just like I wanted to. But...
There you are. Come on, Yusaku. You need to get plenty of sleep to make sure you're well rested for tomorrow.
Oh, alright. Guess we can finish the story later. Oh, but trust me, it's not going to be much of a cliffhanger. Not to get too spoilery, though, but I can tell you right now. It ends with me being a dumbass. Well, damn, dude. Well, that was a pretty cool section. Now we fight. Mondricardo, my best friend. Alrighty, so we got simply berserkers. Okie dokie. I'm guessing we need AoE maybe? Okay, let's see. Who can... Huh. Please go in. I don't want to use Shuten Doji. Just getting hard to choose. Oh, wait. I think I know. Huh. Just gonna bring my Hokusai. I think I'll leave Musashi in my party right now. Just cause. Oh man, she's already Bond 8? Damn. Alright. Yeah, let's go with the Nero, Hokusai, and Waver.
Is something wrong, Mr. Jason? I know captains often tend to be on edge, but you look like seaweed that's been left out in the sun for too long. You do look kind of pale. Are you feeling okay?
I'm fine, it's nothing. Alright, it's something. I've been getting chills down my spine for some reason. Maybe I'm coming down with a cold? But you're a servant. Yeah, I just said it. But you're a servant. Well, sure, but then how else do you explain these chills? Unless she's here. She? Medea? Who? Foe. Who are you pointing to? Foe? Of course. Foe is here. Foe. Oh, speaking of Foe, I actually ordered that Foe plushie that was on the Aniplex's website for the Cyber deal stuff, the Cyber Monday deal. It's not the one that we got at Anime Expo, that me and Hana got at Anime Expo. The one that's stylized after the Rio comics of the Learning with FGO manga. It's a one that actually kind of looks like a foe, like an actual scaled foe. Medea, of course. Who else could I possibly mean? The most terrifying, ill-tempered person ever. The last person I'd ever want to make angry, let alone be around when she is. Hell, I don't even want to be around her much when she isn't angry. That's who, Medea, the haughty queen of the 4 crowns.
Isn't that only because how you typically conduct yourself, Mr. Jason? Because you are, to put it mildly, sea scum.
Really? This is a woman who once used a demon god pillar to make pancakes, and you think I'm the problem?
Yikes. Anyway, putting all of that aside, does this mean Medea is here? Because if she is, she could be a tremendous help to us.
True. Right now, all we've got is a rider, me, a saber, Jason, an assassin, Corday, and a shielder, Mash. So having a caster backing us up from the rear could make our whole team stronger. Oh gods, please, no. Then again. Just so you know, if she tries to kill me the moment we see her, I'm running away and never looking back, got it?
You're that worried about her? This is a bit much, don't you think?
Smells like there's some demonic beast up ahead. Probably be a good idea to get your weapons ready. I hope it's not Medea. Okay, seriously, just what do you think Medea is anyway? I'm gonna tell her you said that. Please don't! I don't want to die. What's going on? Are they defending that cave?
No, they're not. Take a look, though. Take a look through these binoculars, Master.
If anything, it looks like they're trying to get in. Either way, it looks like a safe bet that there's something in that cave we'll probably want to see for ourselves. Just say the word, Master, and we'll sneak up and take them by surprise. Okay, cool. I forgot I got a Hokusai NP5 too, so that's also cool. But I probably won't be NP5ing any of my other 5 stars until, I don't know, a lot later. So yeah, because I do kind of have to watch it with the whaling. But that depends, we'll see. It's a good thing this year, there's, at least for until the end of the year, there's not a lot of servants I want to particularly get, so I could probably just save on the whaling. I know next year I do want to get. I I think we get Seishona. No. We get Seishonago for the next Valentine's though, but for the New Year servant should be Young Guifei.
なるべく避けたいと
I wouldn't mind having Young Guifei. She's very cute. Oh, it's just these three. Okay.
ランチは急箱と行こう。上々口だ。トト様、またガムを買いやがった。たっぷり炭をするさときたよ。フィナーレの始まりだ。オンそじりしたそうか。オン中知り HB ベース。無学36件。体大きい。波浦スタビ。
Oh wow, that hardly did anything.
我が才を見よ。万代の喝采を聞け。ダウンセットカウディウス。
What's all those?
ガッテン承知の助さん。
つまり連中だな。他にやることないの？じゃあこういうのどうだ？つまり連中だな。他にやることないの？
応援感謝である。ひょんのトーンときしたり。ちょこざいな。別館こうだ。わらわらと古めきな。そら万事愛すみました。
There we go. Woo! Alright.
This looks just like the interior of the temples we've seen here. Strictly speaking, those aren't actually temples and were never used for worship. They're more like Theos Claronomia dispensing devices. The internal machinery is all in perfect working order. Why were we able to get in there when those demonic beasts weren't? I thought the same thing. I noticed a momentary flash of magical energy when we came in, but aside from that...
This is Medea's doing. It looks like she put up a bounded field that would keep out any unwanted visitors, while also making sure it would automatically disengage if someone from Chaldea showed up, or I did. Is that a letter? Yes, would you mind going back outside with me? I want to read this in private.
Alright, come on everyone, let's go then. Go on, time's a-wasting.
She's pushing Mash out.
Corday, wait!
You okay? Of course I am. Don't be ridiculous. Now hurry up and go already. Okay. Now then. Okay. Whew. Oh, now it feels good to stretch again. Oh, dear Lily.
Hello, I'm glad you're here.
Gah, you scared me! Wait, what is this? Some sort of hologram or something?
I put a lock on this letter to ensure that only you could read it, Lord Jason. Is everyone else gone?
Yeah, they're gone. Why do you ask? Was it some kind of dig? Was that some kind of dig?
Alright, Lord Jason. I love you completely and fully from the bottom of my heart. But of course, that all goes without saying, doesn't it?
Yes, I know already.
I wrote this letter after you abandoned us. Yes, that's right. If you're reading this, then I've either successfully made it into Olympus, or
Or you're dead?
I'm dead. But either way, I have no regrets. I'm sure Hercules felt the same. Without his valiant sacrifice, No, it wasn't just him. Everyone has given all they have, their weapons, their will, even their very selves, to this fight. I don't know how many of us will make it to Olympus, but I'm going to do the best I can to save the world. And you know, Lord Jason? In spite of everything, I still trust you completely.
Oh, please.
Well, no, when it comes to how you act around women and such, I don't trust you one bit. But I do fully trust in your heroism. Which is why I prepared an absolutely wonderful present for you.
Oh?
It's a mystic coat I made just for you. I put my heart and soul into it.
Oh? Interesting. Well, if nothing else, you always were a ridiculously prodigious talent when it came to magecraft. Very well, I will accept this gift of yours.
You'll find it enclosed with this letter. This charm can...
Are you kidding me? What kind of idiotic effect is that? Couldn't she have at least couldn't she have included at least one halfway useful spell? Well, I guess it's at least better than nothing. Or is it?
I expect you may be somewhat dissatisfied with it, and for that, I'm sorry. Making that mystic code really took a lot of effort, and it really was the best I can do.
Wait, I can see. She looks so sickly even in the hologram.
Oh, and one more thing. I've left you some data on the islands you'll encounter up ahead. I think you'll find it useful.
Oh yeah, honestly, that's the most helpful thing I've gotten out of this whole mess by far. Frankly, if she hadn't included it, I don't know what the hell we would have done.
Farewell, my beloved Lord Jason. And may your journey be blessed with good fortune.
Huh. Good fortune, my ass. What god would go around handing out good fortune when it's the gods themselves we're trying to destroy?
Hercules and I will be showering blessings down upon you.
Oh, well, I guess in that case,
Oh, and, I'm also enclosing some of my love. Mwah!
Oh, damn. Welcome back, Jason. Good, you're all here. Take a good look at me. I haven't been cursed or anything, have I? Because that letter ended in one hell of a bombshell. No, you don't look any different to me. Of course, that might just be because I'm not a caster.
My analysis isn't detecting anything unusual either.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Hey, Medea's on your shoulder. Get her off, get her off, get her off, get her off! Yusuke, don't even joke. Not about that. Not ever. I swear. Nope, forget it. I didn't see anything. Well, at any rate, we've got our next destination.
We do? How do you know?
Because Medea left me data on all the other islands. We want to add more people to our party, right? Then I've got our next stop. Ooh, this is getting good. Who else are we going to add to our ragtag group of servants? Find out next time on Fate Grand Order Z. It's all good. So now we should be on the last chapter, chapter 10. Huh? I guess we're still on. This one's got 4 sections. Alright, so this is going to be the last section we do for this stream, and then we will call it a night. Sorry, Sorry, I'm just kind of clicking my armrest around. Lord Odysseus, there's something we need you to... sorry. Ugh, sorry. Lord Odysseus, there's something we need you to take a look at. Someone's been contacting us anonymously, and they're just repeating the words, the Aea Island, over and over. This is Aea Island. There we go. Is there even an island by that name in Atlantis? Send it over to me. Go on. You're all dismissed. Hello. My apologies for contacting like you... My apologies for contacting you like this, Odysseus. I trust everything is going well on your end. I can't say I care for your taste in codes, Kirshtaria. I don't know what you were thinking, using facts that didn't happen in my history as a cipher. I am sorry about that, but you see, I wanted to ensure that this conversation remains strictly between us. As such, I hope you can understand why I wish to avoid using my personal line. I see. So you want to keep whatever this is about a secret from Olympus. What are you up to? I thought you and Zeus, the Demiurge, were staunch allies. In fact, my understanding is that there is no one in all of Olympus who poses even a remote threat to you. True, but one can never be too careful. You may have authorization to command Artemis at the moment. But for all we know, there could be someone outside the chain of command who wants to take control for themselves. That is why I'm taking these extra precautions. Does this mean you will be coming here yourself? Alright. What can I do? I want to know which island Chaldea will be arriving at next, so that I'll only need to teleport once. You hardly need to fight them for yourself. There simply isn't anywhere for them to flee on these waters, and even if there were, they couldn't keep it up for long. They haven't a prayer of setting foot on Olympus without facing me first. So why would you waste your time just to put yourself in harm's way? There was nothing wasteful about this at all. As the leader of the Cryptors, it is essential that I settle matters with Chaldea personally. I see. I didn't take you for the sort to mix business with pleasure. You're making a foolish, typically human decision, but if you're determined to go through with it, I have no reason to stop you. I'll let you know where Chaldea is as soon as we've confirmed their location. I'll also keep quiet about this to your servants. Yes, I would like to keep Canis out of this, but don't worry, I'll be taking Dioscuri along for protection. They are magnificent divine spirits who know how to serve Olympus properly. The same cannot be said of Canis. I'll keep my promise. No one besides me will know you mean to come here. However... Was she listening in? I did not promise to restrain anyone who might already be present. Kirshtaria simply has terrible luck. I doubt the thought that you would be here even crossed his mind, given how much you despise us.
Yeah, I bet. Believe me, your face is the last thing I want to see right now. Man, did I pick a hell of a time to stop by to clean my spear. This is the worst. The absolute goddamn worst. Terrible luck, I'll say. But terrible luck, I'll say. He's never had luck on his side in his damn life.
I have no interest in your and Kirstaria's trust issues. If you have any objections with this arrangement, tell him yourself and leave me out of it.
Oh, you better believe I'm gonna object. I'm gonna check my spear right through his goddamn head. I'm so pissed off I can hardly see straight. Only 2 more times my ass. That son of a bitch and his friggin' plan.
What did you say? 2 more times for what?
You wanna know what he told me when we formed our contract? Fine. He said, "My plan is perfect. I can already see how this will all end. I expect I will fight only 2 more times before Olympus is reborn. And one of those times is gonna be with those freaking weaklings? That bastard! That goddamn bastard! That does it. I'm tired of playing it nice. Karstaria can find out I've taken care of Chaldea myself after I wipe them from the face of the earth."
This is getting far more competitive than is necessary. Well, whoever finds them first, be it my troops, Kanish, or Karstaria, it's clear that Chaldea's days are numbered. Enemy or not, I almost feel sorry for them. Well, that's something. Deimos Island. Okay, so there's a caster there. Okie dokie. Let's see, we got a caster and a rider. Okay, interesting, interesting. Who can I think I'll bring an alter ego for this one. I think I'll bring Okita Alter. And then I'll bring Mecha Ellie. Oh no, not Mecha Ellie, what's Passion Lip. I think this would be a good formation. Alright, here goes. Alright, there should be something here on Deimos Island that can lead us to our next, lead.
I see Orion will be coming with us this time.
I'll do my best.
Yes, we should all strive to do that.
Talk about a mismatched team-up.
You know, this island seemed a lot more like the remains of the gods we've seen than it does, well, an island. Yes, it does. It's hard to walk on, and every step you take seems to make a clanking sound.
Are you sure there's another servant we can recruit here? Assuming Medea's intel is accurate, yes. According to her, there's supposed to be an assassin somewhere on this island. An assassin, huh?
Oh no, what if they end up taking over my place on the team?
Relax, nobody's taking over for you. I mean, it's not like you're any help outside of anti-personnel combat anyway.
Hey, I can cook and clean and do laundry too!
So does Mandricardo, and nobody has to remind him. Besides, it's not like I'm going to do that sort of thing. Food isn't something you make, it's something you take. You sound like a pretty stuck-up king. I am a king. Well, strictly speaking, we suppose we ultimately failed to become a king. But nonetheless.
He just switched over to the royal... He just switched over to the royal we like it was the most natural thing in the world.
I used to be a king too, for what it's worth.
Really? I didn't know that.
Well, I did end up spending like half my life traveling around like some sort of adventurer.
An adventure? Ooh, I like the sound of that. I'd love to be one too.
An adventure isn't that sort of thing you embark on by choice. It's just a word we use to pretty up the idea of going down an unexpected, difficult path where you never know what may happen with your every step. Because without prettying it up, people would be so afraid to go down a path like that, they'd never take a single... Oh, that's kind of a... Whoa. Because without prettying it up, people would be so afraid to go down a path like that, that they'd never take a single step onto it. Well, look kind of weird to read, but okay.
Huh, there's a lot more substance to that argument than I was expecting. In a sense, one can certainly make the claim that describing an ordeal as an adventure is
Obfuscating?
Like, describing an ordeal as an adventure is obfuscating the truth.
It definitely sounds like something he'd say. Me? Well, the reward at the end of my adventure was a bevy of dancing beauties. So it was a treasure well worth risking my life for. Really, I can't say I see any value in treasure that isn't wealth, fame, or status. Well, there is! If you say so.
Gosh, even though you two are both Greek heroes, you couldn't be more different.
You could say that again. Don't you lump me in with the likes of him, Corday. He's just a wild beast, while I'm bona fide royalty. May I have a moment of your time?
Holmes?
I'm breaking our no transmission if at all possible rule because I'm afraid we have something of an emergency. We've detected a staggering number of hostiles from middling to large size not far from your location, so I would urge you all to take reasonable precautions. Alright, we're leaving. That was fast. Still, I guess it's better to be safe than sorry. What's the point of adding another servant to our ranks if we all die before we can do anything with them? Then, does that mean... It's a safe bet that our destination lies in the same direction as all those enemies. How do I know? Because my gut is telling me that's how this is fated to go.
What if we just took a little peek to see what things are like there?
I can't say I recommend such a course of action, but I suppose the circumstances leave us no choice. Are you nuts? Forget it! Let's see. Even the common chimeras and lamia wandering around are bound to be stronger thanks to these Theos Clironomia. That word's always tripping me up. So what happens if a whole swarm of them catches wind of us? Agreed. Most vociferously agreed. I don't even know how to say that word, but I'll just say it like that. Let sleeping chimeras lie and all that. Jason, there is 100% right. Let's just turn around, go straight back the way we came, and pretend we never saw this island. Well said, my rotund compatriot. I think you and I are going to get along just fine. You know, Master, I'm surprised all the stress your boss is under hasn't helped him lose any weight. There was a time when he was really kind of ballooned, so... He's more the sort to gain weight when stressed. Oh, convinced. There you have it, Yusaku. Now that your superior and I have hashed things out, all that's left is to leave.
Aww. I was looking forward to meeting another assassin. I thought we might hit it off.
That's odd. What is? The hostiles are leaving the area at a blistering pace. Perhaps they detected something of interest elsewhere, or something chased them away. I wonder what could have happened. Let's go on ahead and see for ourselves. Well, if these creatures are all gone now, I have no issue with proceeding on our current path. Although, I am more than a little worried about all this. Something seems off. Got it. Alright then, let's go see what this assassin person looks like. If he's still there. Are you okay?
Yes, I think so. I must have stepped on something slippery.
Clumsy fool. Let me guess. You're gonna slip too. It doesn't matter how slippery the ground may be. A true hero would never... Called it. Never what? Even the greatest heroes stumble from time to time. But the fact that they are always able to pick themselves back up again is what makes them heroes. Whoa, I can't believe he managed to spin a fall into a lesson in heroism. Profoundly moved. Guess we'll have to literally watch our step.
Yes, Master, I'll do my best to be careful not to stumble.
Demonic beast. All hands, battle formations. Hey, they slipped. You guys stumbled too? They just stumbled. What the fuck? All right.
我は魔を裂き神を待つ人の祈りを束ねし者魔人起きた掃除
Why did her skills lock up?
本気で行くぞ
Okay, that's kind of weird. Let's go, Okitin.
人説を待つ無辺の光を持って天命を断つ絶剣無休三段 本気で行くぞ怖くても我慢できるからギューッとしてあげます私の行こう私まだわからないけどこの気持ちにちゃんと向き合うって決めたから言ってブルーヒルでロマンシア
Hey.
中だな他にやることないのじゃあこういうのどうだつまり中だな他にやることないの行くぞああ罠だ
Okay, we can literally just sneeze at it. Uh-oh. Don't freeze. Alright. There we go.
行こう。あ、
バカな人たち、キューブにして捨ててあげます。
That's two sections. That is 2 sections down and 2 more to go on this chapter.
That was a difficult battle, though not for the usual reasons.
There's something about slipping that really causes you to shrivel up, if you know what I mean. I lost track of how many times you all slipped. Must be nice being the one who's just giving orders. You never have to worry about literally falling down on the job. No, all that slipping and stumbling rearranged my handsome face into a bear's mug. I wouldn't exactly call that new in your case. Look, I'm a simple man with simple goals. In the future, I just want to be a panda so that women everywhere will love me. Is that so wrong?
Oh, I'm hurting all over, and that's not even counting the blow to my pride.
It's not how often you fall, it's whether your glasses remained intact. Well, at least we're done here now. Might as well keep going. Let's do it. Serves you right. Wait, did I fall? Okay, now that my spirits are lifted, let's keep going for real this time.
Hey, Master, let me help you up.
God damn it. Thank you. Thank you, Mash.
Not at all. As your servant, it's the least I can do. Shut up, Jason.
Ouch, that's harsh coming from you. Okay, we got an archer. Only archer. Okay, well, let's see now. What to do, what to do. Or at least who to use. I think we're gonna, let's double Scotty it up. Alright. And we have Valkyrie as well. Put Shisho in there. Let's see, do we have any other Lancers though? Penguin Melt. Yikes! The hell happened here? The place is destroyed.
Wait, there's something else here that's been destroyed. What are these things?
At a glance, they look like some kind of defensive weaponry. Maybe that monster horde wrecked this place and moved on once they got bored? Alright, I'll stay here and keep a lookout. The rest of you, get those nanomachines and get out.
Understood. Thank you, Jason. The interior still seems to be intact.
There's something a little different about this place compared to the ones on the other islands. Like, what's this?
It looks like some sort of nameplate. At first blush, these would appear to be ancient Greek letters, but they're just different. They're just different enough not to qualify. We need more samples. Is there anything else we can use for reference on these letters? I'll go. I don't think I'll be much use for anything else here, so I'll see if I can find anything related to these letters. In the meantime, there's no reason to wait, so let's use the nanomachines now.
Alright then, I'll go on and bust out my usual workaround. Huh? Uh-oh.
Intruders detected in Theo's Cleronomia supply system. Proceeding to eliminate.
Uh-oh, that can't be good.
That siren seems to have alerted some functional models of those defensive weapons we saw earlier.
Crap, this is all my fault, isn't it? This is so embarrassing I could die. Looks like we'll just have to fight our way out of this.
Understood. You're right. We are intruders, but while I'm sorry to have to do this, we're not going to let that stop us from eliminating you.
You don't have to be so nice to them, Mash. So, how's everyone lurking in chat? How do you all fare right now? Oh, these things. Got 10 units. Woo! Alright. Have another. Okay. Okay, so there's gonna be one more after this one.
ういうこともできる。古きルーム。命令とな。どうかな。攻撃します。
Alright then.
入力了解しました。はい。同意体権限開始。
There we go.
同期開始。新名解放。ラグナロクリーブスラッシュ。戦闘終了。
Cool. Alrighty then. Alley-oop! That would have been funny if you just said yeet. Well, that's the last of them. Just what I like. A nice, easy battle.
Hey, look in the direction those things came from.
Oh, wow, I didn't notice there's a whole passageway over there. Wanna go see what's inside it? I mean, Jason did say there's supposed to be a servant somewhere on this island.
That's true, but I don't sense any other servants anywhere. Then again, since they're an assassin, they could just be concealing their presence.
You stay close to Master, Mash. I'll go scout on ahead.
Understood.
Huh? Man, this temple's a lot bigger than I thought. I can't even see where this passageway ends from here. Let's keep going. Roger that. Whoa, I can't believe how spacious it is in here.
It is, isn't it? Still, I'm not seeing anything particularly unusual, big as this place is.
Yeah, I just took a walk around the whole place, and I didn't see anything either. Well, at least we can get a little rest, right? Guess I'll sit down for a bit then. Oh, fuck. Ah! I think that scream literally curdled my blood. What is it, Master? What the? A hand? Keep it down, would you? Where am I? Who am I? Whose hand is that? Alright, I can tell from the scent that I must be in the ground. It's talking. Then the answer is easy. Koga Ninja Earth Invasion. Wait, Koga Ninja. Wait, is this? Kotaro? Oh, it's Chiyome!
Ah, it feels good to breathe worldly air again. You're...
Guess we found the assassin. It is Chiyome! Mochizuki Chiyome!
Bingo, you got it. Wait, that must mean you're from Chaldea. So, why were you buried in the dirt? That, I was hibernating.
I've never heard of a servant hibernating before.
Well, it's not because I'm a servant so much as it is because of the Theos, something or other.
The Theos Clarinomia?
That's the one. At any rate, the servants who went on ahead to Olympus asked me to stay behind and wait for you all here. They said they had left enough information that you would be certain to make your way here eventually. I see.
Hey, we've got Chiyome.
What the? This destruction is horrific. What happened here?
Well, we did.
I see. So you got an error when you tried to acquire the Theos Claronomia by force. Oh, are you the new servant? Are you the assassin? May I ask who these people are?
This is Charlotte Corday.
Nice to meet you. I'm Charlotte Corday. I'm an assassin too, so I hope we can be great friends. Oh, well, thank you for the warm welcome. I am Mochizuki Chiyome. It is a pleasure to meet you too.
Guess I should probably introduce myself too. I'm Mandricardo.
I am called Chiyome.
She sure talks kind of stiff. I can't tell if that's her way of being polite, or if she's subtly mocking me somehow. Oh well, guess there's no sense in worrying about it too much.
While you were back here, we found a few more data points for the nameplate we saw earlier. You're not going to believe this. It turns out this temple is actually... Master, this temple belongs to Lord
Hephaestus? Hephaestus?
This belongs to Lord Hephaestus.
The professor just froze up. Ouch, just when she was about to make a huge announcement, this Chiyome lady goes and steals her thunder. I know how she must be feeling all too well.
Wait just a moment, please. Isn't Hephaestus one of the 12 Olympians? I'm confused. Did Lord Jason not explain the situation to you? Oh, right, I see. Things must have been adjusted so that the information would only be released once he came to this temple.
What are you talking about?
First, let us call for Lord Jason. He should be present for this discussion. Okay, I'll go get him right away.
Alright, just one more section and then we are done. And there's a no battle section. Nice way to end. Alright, what's this all about? Why did you want me to come inside? My head!
Hello, Lord Jason. Long time no see. Then again, it has been difficult for me to keep track as of late. So maybe it hasn't been such a long time.
You're Mochizuki Chiyome. Right. This is Hephaestus' temple. Hephaestus? Damn it. I forgot how to pronounce it, man.
Would you be so kind as to explain the situation to Chaldea? I would do it myself, but everything here is, well, Greek to me.
So I'm just a guide now, is that it? Fine, I'll do it. Nemo, go ahead and open a line with a shadow border. Don't worry, this place is clean.
Hey guys, what's up? All your fighters are green, so I'm guessing nobody's injured or something. Or anything.
Well...
Humu. An anti-wiretap-bounded field, huh? Oh, yes, well.
It's because we didn't know if you lot would be able to make it here at all. We couldn't let the situation get even worse thanks to some idiot who couldn't even get this far after all. You don't mince words, do you? Here, you can start by taking a look at this. Let's see... Good. Everything's still working, and we got 3 backups in place too. They definitely favor being safe over being sorry.
I take it your memories were sealed away prior to reaching this temple.
Not exactly. It's more like my brain was forced to download the information I needed when I got here. Basically, I know how to check the logs of all the servants who've been here, even if I've never been here myself. There we go. I'll go ahead and play it now.
Playback request received from Hephaestus Consul, executing master authorization. Please keep the master in the designated position.
So I just have to stand here? That's right.
Scan complete. Analysis confirmed. Human of proper human history. Forming master contract via command spell. Speak your name to confirm.
Yusaku.
Yusaku, authorization complete. Initiating prior visitor support mission. Uploading holographic data. Partial data encryption, partial data corruption. Reconstituting with substitute data. Oh my god, what are all these bots coming in here for, man? Soul Gamer 341. Oh my god, they really need to get on this. Initiating playback. Archer. There we go. We'll start recording now. Hello, Chaldea. I am anonymous. I am anyone and no one. An archer. We wish to keep our true names a secret. I'll change the way I usually speak too. I am Archer. Just Archer. Indeed. If data about us were to be leaked, it would put us in even greater danger at Olympus. However, we understand that we cannot all remain anonymous and still ask for your trust. Some of us will need to reveal their true name. I guess that leaves me then.
Oh, Medea.
After all, if Lord Jason is with him, it won't be much of a secret that I was here too. I'm Medea, student of the goddess Hecate.
Guess I'll go ahead and reveal my true name too then. I'm Sakata Kintoki, ready and golden. But let's just keep it to the two of us, yeah? The rest of you better stay anonymous.
You think so?
Sometimes with information, the timing can be just as important as the information itself. Is Emiya here? Because the way he talks reminds me of Emiya.
All right, I don't know anything about that sort of thing, so if you say you're sure, I'll take your word for it.
All right, Chaldea, let's begin in earnest. We don't know how you got here, or who you may have with you. But for the purposes of this discussion, we'll assume you have a decent level of both equipment and servants. By now, I expect you'll have discovered that this Lostbelt is probably the strongest and most habitable of all the Lostbelts you've seen so far. I also expect you have a decent idea of the situation here, thanks to your interactions with the Atlanteans. But let's go over it now anyway, just to be sure we're all on the same page. It all started 14,000 years ago.
Fascinating. I thought the least Indian Lostbelt's divergence point from proper human history was the furthest in the past, but this one is far beyond that.
14,000 years ago in proper human history's timeline, all of the gods who lived in Atlantis were killed. Some believe that a white titan had something to do with their demise, but the truth is that nobody knows for sure. However, the remnants of Atlantis' civilization eventually made their way to Greece, eventually becoming the mythology of the gods of Olympus as we know them. Putting aside the matter of what Olympus was like in proper human history for now, suffice to say that in this Lostbelt, the gods survived. The ones who lived in Atlantis continued to flourish, eventually going on to build an Olympus of their own. But apparently, it wasn't all peaceful. Once this titan no longer posed a threat, a rift began to form between several of the 12 Olympians. We don't know why, and frankly, it doesn't matter. They were probably just arguing about who's to side with. Of course, this conflict never happened in proper human history, since none of the gods existed by this point. At any rate, the Olympian gods fought amongst themselves, and the winning side went on to rule Atlantis. And as faith in the gods continued, the concept of what the gods gradually began to change. On average, the people of Atlantis live for about 800 years. However, they choose to continue to wait for the gods who abandoned them. In fact, they are so fervently devoted that they have no qualms about sacrificing their lives for the gods. However, the gods who lost the battle survived. What? Hephaestus, the god of Forge, is there right now.
Initiating encrypted connection.
It sounds like someone's trying to say something.
Activating automatic response program. If this system's been activated, that must mean I was destroyed. Lord Hephaestus, it is I, Mochizuki Chiyome. Please answer me. The data I need to answer your queries clearly has been lost. The head unit where my database was stored has been divided. Reason: a strike that severed my head unit during battle. 56.4% of data stolen by Olympus, connecting Prometheus for assistance. The demiurge Zeus went berserk. Instead of ending the Age of Gods, he chose to remain as its ruler. Some gods supported his decision, some gods opposed it. There were thoughts, theories, rifts. The 12 gods opposing sides became more entrenched. There was a war, a great war on Olympus that began years ago. The following 6 units were destroyed: Hephaestus, Athena, Apollos, Hades, Hestia, and Ares. The following 6 units continue to rule Olympus: Zeus, Artemis, Hera, Demeter, Poseidon, and Aphrodite. There is meaning in my existence. Hephaestus' Forge unit remains partially intact. What? What does this all mean? Sir Hephaestus, allow me to ensure I understand you. I presume we will need your help in order to fell this Lostbelt's tree of emptiness. However, you were destroyed in a war that took place thousands of years ago. And the majority of your brain and forging abilities now lie in Olympus's hands. That being said, you are still capable of some manner of forgery with what functionality remains to you. Do I have that right? That is mostly correct, with one exception. The strike that severed my brain and the theft of half my unit took place within the last year. These acts were performed by a servant siding with Olympus. A servant? A servant managed to cut through a god of this size with a single strike.
Well, don't be shy, man. Tell us, what in the world was the servant like?
The answer to that question has been lost in consequence of damage to memory storage. Do you have any other questions? Kinda surprised he doesn't seem to care about the servant who literally cut him down to size. I suppose that is simply how gods think, or rather machines, as we should perhaps say in this case. It seems they value data more than memories and functionality over data.
What do we need to defeat Artemis?
Ore resources insufficient, indigenous life forms incapable. At present, there is no weaponry on Earth capable of destroying Artemis. Calculating amount of theocleronomia required to reinforce base power to sufficient levels. Calculation error. So not even the nanomachines will be enough. Are you saying there's no substance in this world capable of destroying Artemis? Affirmative. I request that you search for an object, designation, divine construct. Only a weapon that has been imbued with a conceptually high-ranking divine spirit can destroy Artemis. I can't believe we need a divine construct. Indeed. We have little hope of readily finding any servants whose noble phantasm qualifies as such a construct. There is one servant in Atlantis who matches those criteria. True name: Achilles.
Ooh, our boy Achilles! Achilles!
Right, the hero of the Trojan War.
Good point. I could easily see a guy like Achilles having divine construct. Good point. I could easily see a guy like Achilles having divine construct or two on him. He's probably a lancer. Wait, what if he's a rider? Crap. Does this mean that I might be out of a job soon? I can reforge his shield and armor into a noble phantasm capable of destroying a god. I see. So you are the one to forge them in the first place. then reforging them should be well within your abilities. So that's how it is, huh? But okay, the important thing is that someone can bring Artemis down. Oh. Sorry. The important thing is that someone can bring Artemis down. It doesn't necessarily have to be me. Are you sure you're alright with this, Orion? Not really. If I'm being honest, I never wanted to foist this responsibility off on anyone else. But I also understand painfully well that without a divine construct, there's only so much I can do. All that remains now is the little matter of convincing him to cooperate with us. I believe that will be where you come in, Master. We still have no idea what sort of hero he is after all. Hey, he's my bro. I don't know. Legend says that after he won his duel against Hector, he tied the body to his chariot and dragged it around for kicks. If that's true, he could be too wild for us to rein in. And I'm not saying that because I'm worried about him displacing me as a rider, because I'm not. At all. At any rate, it would seem Achilles is our next goal. I don't suppose you would happen to know his whereabouts as well, would you, Sir Hephaestus? I do. I have just uploaded the corresponding map data. Take it.
Whoa, nice. Don't mind if we do. I see there's a bunch of other data in here as well. You don't mind if we use that too, do you?
I do not.
Come to think of it, we still don't have any Theos Kleronomia from this temple since we got an error when we tried to take them earlier.
I have re-registered you as valid users. There is no longer any issue.
Then does this mean it's okay with you if we take the Theos Kleronomia now?
Affirmative. My Theos Kleronomia improved durability. Whoa, really? Nice. And what are we waiting for? There's only enough for 2 servants left.
Damn, so there won't be enough to go around for everyone then.
I needed to reinforce the Nautilus, so that's one portion accounted for. So how should we choose who gets the other? I'll pass. I don't think even doubling my durability would make me any more useful, so... I've already acquired Lord Hephaestus' Kleronomia myself.
Looks like it's all yours then, Orion. I know that was the original plan, but on second thought, I'll pass too. Why's that? I guess you could say it's my hunter's intuition warning against it. Besides, I'm already good on durability.
Then you should take it, Lord Mondricardo, since you always fight on the front line.
Good point. Alright. Okay, I'm ready.
If I might ask you something else, Sir Hephaestus. Do the other 12 Olympians all possess similar characteristics as you?
They are all able to impart abilities similar to their authority. For example, Athena Kleronomia improve overall combat ability and imbue the recipient with combat-related skills. Hades Kleronomia provide the recipient with pseudo-immortality. Zeus Kleronomia improve abilities all across the board. Poseidon Kleronomia improve combat ability at sea. Alert: Hades, Apollo, Hestia, and Ares Kleronomia no longer exist.
But as I recall, Kleronomia means legacy in Greek, and as far as I know, you are still very much alive, no?
I named these nanomachines our legacy once it became clear that we had become stagnant. Even after 10,000 years, we were unable to create a next-generation panacea that could replace the nanomachines. Oh! Oh, goddammit. It crashed. No! No! God damn it, we're like, I think we're getting close to the end. Come on. Come on. Do 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 do. I'm bored. Maybe I'll redeem something here. There you go. I was bored while waiting for the loading screen. There we go. We'll just resume. I want to resume from start, please. Okay, I got this part. That was our limit. The point where the gods outlived our usefulness. Since we effectively died at that point, I thought the name would be fitting. I see. Can I ask you something too?
Master, I think Hephaestus is waiting for you to ask your question.
Why are you going so far to help us? Unknown. Insufficient data to respond to query due to damage to head unit. Well, what's your best guess then? Answer based on limited remaining data, because it is rational. Having indigenous lifeforms live independently is a more efficient use of energy than ruling over them. The current Olympus is insufficient. Things that are efficient should disappear. That is my answer.
I see. A rational response indeed.
By indigenous lifeforms, I presume you mean humans.
Correct. Hephaestus' actions were motivated by neither sentiment nor emotion. Oop, I forgot the British accent. Once he had concluded that his enemies were behaving irrationally, he simply chose to side with us. That's pretty much how all the Olympian gods are built. Though they're definitely much more mechanical about it in this Lostbelt. Very well then, putting Artemis aside for the moment, that still leaves the other two obstacles in our way. Namely, Odysseus' army and Poseidon. Any information you could share on either would be greatly appreciated. Releasing data on Odysseus' army. This army appears to draft people from Atlantis into joining, then rapidly improves their capabilities. Data on Odysseus is not available. Huh? You really don't have anything on him? Accessing this data is risky. I do not recommend it.
I expect accessing data on Odysseus would open him up to being hacked.
Attempting to access data on Odysseus' army's primary weapon, Echidna, success. Oh god. It's that thing with boobs.
Echidna? As in the demonic beast that gave birth to Cerberus in the Greek mythology? The one with a woman's head and a snake's body, and huge boobies.
Master, that looks like...
Tiamat. Tiamat? Unclear. There is evidence that proper human history data were referenced in its creation, and it was given theocleronomia to let it mass-produce demonic beasts. This accounts for an insignificant increase in demonic beast population on this island.
I just had a thought. I saw in our records that an enormous demonic beast attacked us when we first got here. Did this echidna creature produce that one too?
Insufficient data. Unable to answer. It's okay if you don't know for sure. Even a guess would be fine. Please tell us, Hephaestus. According to Echidna's specifications, it is capable of mass-producing everything from small to enormous demonic beasts. Considering it was made for the purpose of eradicating Chaldea, there's a strong possibility that it produced the enormous demonic beast that attacked you.
Yikes! Well, thank you for that despair-inducing answer.
I estimate that destroying Echidna will lead to the destruction of Odysseus' army.
Is something wrong, Chiyome? Oh no, I'm alright. I simply have some mixed feelings about the fact that this creature is part snake. I too carry a serpent's curse within my body, you see. Oh wow, I had no idea. But at least snakes are cute, right? Indeed, as am I, of course. It's true, you're downright adorable. I suppose that is what I get for trying to make a joke.
Attempting to access data on Poseidon. Success. Damage to head unit detected. Poseidon is no longer capable of logical thought. He is now simply a defensive system that attacks anything invading his territory. Memories, records, emotions, feelings, everything gone. Erased. Destroyed. Evasion impossible. Conflict inevitable. Advice on best course of action. Hit him with everything you've got. I recommend downloading data about his 3 weak points, his divine cores. Well, that's pretty straightforward. Guess we can worry about Poseidon later then. Yeah, let's start with what we can do now.
Agreed. After all, the only way to reach the truth of any given matter is to lay facts on top of one another until it presents itself.
Alright, we'll start by looking for Achilles, see if we can convince him to join us. And I will use my forge unit to create weaponry. Does that mean we need to come back here then? Negative. My forge unit exists in a separate, safer location. Sending coordinate data. You will be able to extract it once you encounter Achilles. I see. So it operates on the same conditions as my Force Brain download. I have no more information I can disclose at this time. Initiating system shutdown. So he just says what he wants to say and takes his leave as he pleases, huh? I swear, there's nothing more stuck-up, selfish, or mechanical than a god. At times like this, it's best to take the deluge of new information one piece at a time. We certainly can't expect Mr. Yusaku to juggle all of it at once. Rather than looking ahead to the end goal, we should start by examining our current position and taking one careful step forward at a time. First, we need to look for Achilles. We can discuss what comes next after that. Sounds good. Oh. Still more? Hey, welcome back. Looks like you got what you came for.
Yes, we did.
Indeed, just the joy radiating from their smiling faces enough to make me want to burst into song. Ahem. Luscious bangs, hidden eyes, yahoy hoy hoy. That's the worst song I've ever heard.
Don't you like it, Master? I wrote the music and lyrics myself.
Foe, foe, get off the stage, foe, or I will fling my poop at you, foe.
I finished analyzing the Hephaestus Clarinomia. They're just as amazing as you'd expect. There are very clear differences between them and the general type. Interesting. What sort of differences are we talking about here? In addition to improving durability, the Hephaestus type also seem to enhance functions relating to smithing. Specifically, things like metalworking and imbuing metal with specific properties. For starters, I think they'll help us to significantly enhance the Nautilus's cloaking ability. Once we're able to improve its ability to conceal us, we should be able to evade Artemis' surveillance, which will in turn let us move from island to island in greater safety. What do you think, Master?
You good with that, Captain?
Of course. Anything we can do to never see that damn arrow of light again is a good thing in my book.
Alright, next up. Thetis. Thetis? Thetis? Is it Thetis or Thetis? Alright, next up, Thetis Island, where we'll find Achilles. Thetis, huh? So he's on the island named after his mother. Alrighty. So the next stream we'll be able to find Achilles. Let's just hope we don't have to fight him. Well, this one took a little longer than I thought. Alrighty. With that being said, I think we are going to end the YouTube segment here now. I want to thank any and all of you who stopped by the stream and just to chill and say hi. And, well, we'll continue this maybe tonight, because I think later tonight I'm going to go see Sword Art Online Progressive in theaters with my brother. And, yeah, we'll see what to do after that, though. We may or may not do it. We'll see how. We'll just see depending on the time. In any event, I want to thank you all for coming to watch and for chilling out. And we'll see you guys again next time. Alright, take care.